Peace. This is S.S.Oracle, Shadow and Soul Oracle. This is Savvy. You know, something was brought to my attention yesterday and was remembered in my mind this morning about hypocrisy and like following your own advice or following the advice that you give. You know what I mean? That you preach about. Like, it's a form of deception and lying when you do that. But it's kind of like hate. Like when I spoke on hate and how we normalize certain speech and language that isn't necessarily, you know, accurate. Like when you give advice or you preach something being the hot shit, excuse my language, or whatever, and you want to tell people the truth, but like you don't follow the truth, like that is a level of deception and lying. Like, because it's like you don't do that. You know what I mean? Like you can't talk about something that works if you've never tried it to experience how it works. Like even if you know that it works, like, you know what I'm saying? Like that's, I don't know. Like I don't know who need to hear that. I don't know who need to hear that. I don't know what that's about. We've got the Queen of Swords and the Two of Wands. Yeah, like being told where to go. Like somebody being told where to go. Somebody's being led or told where to go. Told how to go, where to go. Somebody has like ambitions to travel or leave a place, but they're being instructed in a way, like in a nurturing way too. We got air signs here, fire signs. So it's like there's like seems like a maternal energy, female telling someone how to go, when to go, why to go, where to go. We got an Ace of Pentacles. Yeah, because this is going to bring some type of abundance. It'd be wise to listen. The Queen of Swords knows what they're talking about. the Queen of Swords knows what they're talking about. What else? The Hermit and the Page of Wands. You know, maybe I'm getting setting out on a path that is opposite to your wisdom. That was very specific. Someone setting out on a path opposite to certain wisdom, or leaving, Virgo here, going another way from where you've been, learning from where you've been, possibly. I'm gonna put that under there. Learning from where you've been. Yeah, setting off on a new journey from learning where you've been, but having to spend a lot of time there. Like maybe somebody's eager to leave, but you need some instruction. Like you're not gonna, like, even though there's a lot that you've learned, there's still some instruction here, because with the fire energy here, it's like somebody that's very quick. So like, I want to say almost impulsive. Maybe impulsive with decision making, and it's like even though you may have spent some time alone in isolation and kind of reassessing some things about your life and your direction, you still need direction. Like don't just go, but wherever you're headed, you know, the idea is that it's leading you to some type of stability, some type of security, some type of financial abundance, or even physical abundance in general, like your health, some type of endeavor, like wherever you're going will lead you there. But you know, you need this instruction first. Clarify the Queen of Swords. Whoa, hold on, I saw you, High Priestess. Come back. It was the High Priestess and the Eight of Swords. Yeah, like there's something that you're not aware of, or something that's keeping you. This Queen of Swords, whoever it is, it could be a air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, okay, communicating with you, or you may be the person communicating with somebody else that they have to really, this is like you really have to assess your motives here. Like assessing your motives. Like what is the motive? What is the end goal? What's the end game for this travel, for this endeavor that you're wanting to go on? What's the goal? Because you can't just go out there just to go, is what I'm hearing. And that's what they may be telling you. You may not want to hear it, or somebody's not wanting to hear it because they have this energy, this eagerness, this impulsive nature to them that's like, I want to go. But it's like, wait, there are things that you don't know, and if you go out too prematurely, you know, there could be some complications. There could be some turmoil here. 2 cards fell on top. 3 cards fell on top of the Hermit. We got the Devil, the Knight of Wands, and the 6 of Pentacles. I haven't shown no cards, but there you go. Right on top of the Hermit. Yeah. Yeah, you're gonna have to analyze what motivates you to want to be in some type of, I don't know, maybe it's a work situation, maybe it's a career situation, some type of collaborative situation where there needs to be reciprocity, and in the past it hasn't been there. Capricorn here with the Devil, like there hasn't been, you've been quick to want to be in reciprocal kind of, I don't see any cups, but it's like something has not been reciprocal in the ways that you've gone about your path or your direction. Like, and so you need to slow down. Like, you need to slow down. Well, you know what's interesting? It's like with this Hermit back to back with a Page of Wands, it's like maybe you've had to go back to the drawing board multiple times, and you step out as a Page of Wands every time. Like, you step out with a, okay, I'm gonna do this every time. And with the Knight of Wands here, with the Devil, with the 6 of Pentacles, it's like you're chasing reciprocity, but in a way that's not good. That's not good. Like, it's not, something's not balanced, something's not clear, or it's binding you into something. When you make certain connections or you go certain ways, you make connections that are binding, and it's difficult to get out of them, which contributes to this 2 of Wands, where you always want to go, you always want to leave, but it's like you're binding yourself to things that aren't necessarily reciprocal because you rush into them too quickly. Let me get some sacred geometry activations to see what's going on for some alchemy here for you, or for somebody that you may know who's listening right now to this. You know, what was I talking about at the beginning? I was talking about like giving advice and like being deceptive because you don't follow that. Like, maybe that's part of it. Maybe part of it is like part of it is like you think you know things on the surface, but not from experience. So that's what's keeping you having to restart experiences, because you're not taking the advice or the whatever it is that's going on. Like, you're not doing that. So you're having to start over and over and over and over again in the Page of Wands energy. Okay? Like, if you need the experience. You need experience is what it is. Like, and so maybe on this time you're stepping out from this period of seclusion, the Hermit card here, period of seclusion, self-reflection, analyzing, to really embody maybe whatever principles, maybe it's spiritual because we're dealing with wands, maybe some type of spiritual principles or something that you need to really start incorporating so that you can progress on this path and get out of starting over as a Page of Wands constantly and always wanting to go somewhere. Like, you need to figure out what your motive is for I don't know, like, you have to figure out why you want, like, you can't seek reciprocity when you don't have anything to give. Like, if it's not real, like, if what you're trying to give and take, if what you have isn't necessarily real or solid, like, how are you, like, what you're going to receive isn't going to be real or solid either. That's the law of reciprocity. Like, people think they could give, excuse my language, bullshit and get favor back. No. If you give bullshit, you're going to get bullshit. So stop bullshitting. Somebody need to hear that. That's spirit. Okay, I'll be really trying to watch my language on here. Okay, you can't expect favor and be bullshitting. Realization. The frequency of realization supports the internal process of becoming aware of our heart-centered truth, as well as the external process of becoming our highest expression in this world. I'm gonna put that on top of the Page of Wands. 37 could be significant. One of the numbers we got out here. All right. So 37 could be significant here. This is a realization here. You need to realize this, or somebody you know who's listening needs to realize this. You got to set out on a path of truth. You got to be truthful in the way that you move. And then if you're expecting reciprocity, you have to be truthful in what you give. You have to be honest in what you give. You have to be real and experienced in what you give. So you're going out on these journeys with this eager energy, this fire energy. Yeah, that's all good, but you got to be solid. Let's pull a divine abundance for you. Okay? Because the Ace of Pentacles here, you know what I mean? Right on top of that. We put it right underneath the Ace of Pentacles here. So it's like there can be good can come from this, right? Something solid can come from this, but you just got to realize how you're moving and change how you move. Okay? Like I said, this was really subconscious with that Eight of Swords that came out. This person didn't realize this is what they're doing, but this is the realization here. We got divine flow. Eventually, one sublime desire takes precedence over others to follow the Tao, the divine flow, at all costs. Yeah. Like when you're in your truth, you can move better. Like there's less feelings of restriction or setback when you're moving in your truth, period. Because you could observe where something isn't aligned. Again, Six of Pentacles with equal give and take. When you're moving in your truth, you can see when something's not aligned. You won't fall for this kind of energy. You won't get trapped in connections or binds or bounds or something when you know yourself, right? So you have to follow the divine. You have to follow the highest truth. But you also have to be embodying that too, so it becomes clear with whoever and whatever you're dealing with. There is not a single cup came out here, so this is just a general, this needs to be in the mind. This needs to be in the spirit. This needs to be embodied within the self, okay? As you continue to, I don't know, seek relationships or seek whatever you're seeking. But you have to follow your truth and what you know to be true, and you need the experience to teach you. All right, it's one thing to attain knowledge and information and have it on the surface of your brain, but it's another thing to have it at the depths of your soul and you walk in it. And so you can say, I know this. You could actually teach people and instruct people from a place of experience, not from knowledge alone. Anybody could find the knowledge. Anybody could seek information, but it takes willpower and courage and confidence to have experience and go on a path to experience things. And that's what the Page of Wands does, right? That's what the Page of Wands does. But you have to go with what you know and go with experience, okay? Peace.